Hey guys, so it's Saturday. Today the job's gonna be, we're gonna be going up to the mountains. One of the guys, Mr. Erick, he says, hey, why don't you come up here and pick through my drywasher tailings? I'm gonna go up to his little spot. He invited me up there months ago and I just couldn't ever get around to it. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna act like turkey vultures and go pick on some carcasses, do some metal detecting. I gotta stop in here at my little local gas station first, grab some waters and maybe a little something to eat, and then I'll see you guys up there on the claim. I see a new big hole right there holding water. I saw another pocket hole down over here. I don't remember those being here, so I bet you that's where he was at. It's gonna be a muddy mess trying to metal detect down there in that arroyo with all that mud and everything, but let me get parked, guys. We'll see how it goes today, guys. Got my Minelab 2300 with me. I'm gonna be running with headphones today. Most of my videos I don't do that on, but today I'm going to use those. So it might be a little bit different format than what I usually do. Trying to get down to this little spot here. It's kind of a little steep and slippery and muddy, but I'm noticing all kinds of new work in this arroyo. That's a new little hole somebody was over here digging at. All of this big rock here is fairly new. It wasn't in the arroyo like this last time I was here. There has been a crew up here working, but here's that big hole I was talking about. Lots of tailings thrown up over here. Bigger stone over there. Smaller type cobbles back over there. I was hoping that it wouldn't be this wet, but it is what it is. I'll get the camera set up, guys, and we'll get to work here. I probably am gonna work back over on that stuff over there. That's where I'll try first. So I got out here and just started working all of those tailings piles. Checking things. I was using my headphones. I'm trying to get a little bit used to running with those. It's a whole different ball game when you've got those on. You can really hear a lot better. Anytime you see any real pros out there metal detecting, you'll see them with headphones. So that kind of tells you what and how you really should be metal detecting. But it really helps you in the wind and just everything else and background noise going on. I was out here working in the mud, the wet ground. In my opinion, it really makes that metal detector a heck of a lot more sensitive. It's almost like the moisture amplifies the signal. But I gotta tell you guys, this day was just incredibly bizarre. So I pull up to the gas station in the morning. There's only 3 cars in the parking lot. I walk in there, I grab a couple things. There's 15 people in line. Can't figure out how there's 3 cars in the parking lot but 15 people in line. And then as I was shooting this, part of this video ended up losing some audio. And then, guys, here in a little bit you're gonna see what happens here and why my little metal detecting trip here kinda got cut short. That just fell off my belt. That's not good. That's supposed to be fastened a little bit better. And then I went and gotta love working around mud puddles, man. Slipped in this mud hole. That's my little peel out mark where my foot slipped. Went and sunk it deep down in there. Now this whole foot's wet. And that sucker's deep. I mean, it kept on going. On the job site hazards. But guys, I have gone through here, identified a whole bunch of targets. Made myself these little stone markers. There's one there, there's one there, there's one there. That puppy there, that's a stone marker right there, right there, right there. So let me get to digging all this up. I'll see what I find. There was more than that too. This is just a hotbed of all kinds of stuff in here. Guaranteed it's got to probably be just a whole bunch of tacks and nails and tin cans and you know who knows what in this wash. Anything exciting pops up, I'll be back. We're getting out of here. This damn puddle is fallen victim to my left foot now. So not only is this foot soaking wet, now this one is soaking wet too, and I fell in all the way to here. So I'm gonna give up on this spot. I keep trying to, walking up and around over here is kind of dicey too, so I keep thinking I'm just gonna slip across right here, but I keep falling in. That dirt just keeps giving away. I sure in the heck don't need a broken leg out here. Heck no, not when I'm all by myself. Guys, here's all of my holes that I've been digging on. I got a bunch of them all over the place over here. This I found just laying on the ground. This was a screaming target, as you can imagine, and shit, part of it was even hanging out the end. But pulled out all kinds of bits of metal, pieces of lead, shell casings, piece of brass, all kinds of metal. I'll get this stuff thrown in my pill bottle. And we'll call it a day for here. But up the way I saw some mullein. Here's a couple of the Great Mullien plants that I saw. Some people call it mullein, mullein. It's kind of all the same thing. When you see this large cola on the top of it, this is a biennial plant, so it only grows for 2 years. This is the second year. That's when it makes seed. And then every once in a while you'll see plants like this. Well, these are mulleins too. This is just the first year. They come out very thick like this, almost like a lamb's ear, furry leaves. And then the second year, they grow tall. First year short, second year tall. And it's got flowers on it. So whenever I see these at this time of year, I'll come through and I'll grab some of these little tiny yellow flowers on there. I don't pick them all. I'm already kind of late. Most of the flowers are gone. Maybe I'll be able to find some more up over this way. But what I'll do is I'll come through and I will pick off not all of the yellow flowers, just maybe a quarter or a third of them. And you're always going to find all kinds of little tiny baby ants in these flowers. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. You want to put them in a bag somewhere, putting them in your pocket or something. You're going to get your pants full of ants. But these little flowers are really good for skin conditions, eczema and all kinds of different things with your skin. You take them home, you get you a good little bag. What I do is I put all these in a prescription bottle, fill it full of olive oil, let it sit for 6 weeks, and then I'll filter out all these flowers. And whenever I get little skin things that pop up on me, which it does from time to time, I'll just rub a little bit of that oil on there, poof, problem goes away. So this is the part of the video where I lost the audio, but I bumped into these here too. These are wax currants. They got these little red berries on them. You can make all kinds of stuff out of it. Sometimes when you eat too many, they'll make you nauseous. But good thing is you can make pemmican or jellies or jams and whatnot. Throw them in pies. Good stuff to have around. You can eat the leaves too, but only when they're little tiny baby shoots. And listen up here, ladies. Supposedly these berries are supposed to have anti-aging properties. One thing I'm gonna do before I get out of here is I hadn't seen this wash that had been really moved a lot in the last couple years. But a big storm came through. A pretty good gully washer has done all kinds of new formations. Those are tailings from this hole down here. This tree wasn't here. This tree washed in. But somebody dig themselves a big hole right there. Gosh, I hope they got a lot of good gold out of that one. But before I get the hell out of here, I'm gonna find a spot that I think would be good. Just grab one bucket real quick, take that home, see what I see. Because these mountains up here, these have a lot of gold in them. Be interesting to see what I might find from some fresh runoff. I was hoping to find some more mullein, but I didn't find that much. I got this much. That's enough for maybe one little bottle. I'll probably make this up for suntan. And I don't know how well the camera can catch it, but you can see all those little bugs. I guess they're not ants. There's something else that pollinate these things. So, but guys, thanks for coming along with the ride. Appreciate the heck out of you guys. Smash out that subscribe button. Gold Pen and Suntan is out.